And I ate a lot of this. And then, as soon as I hit the live button, I thought about how YouTube be hating on the music. But y'all missed it. I need to eat macaroni. But my friend got macaroni and cheese and it looks so good. And I tasted it and oh, it's so good. Juicy. Had that drip, it was good. And so he got oxtails and I got curry goat. Man, this food is so doggone good. It is so delicious. I'm talking about real good. And this spot is here on Highway 85. It's like, I don't know, so many. Oh, Smoothie King. It's next to the Smoothie King. Jamrock Haver or something like that. It's so good. I forgot to get my patty, so I'm gonna have to get that to go. You know, you can't really put that seal of approval on it until you get that patty. So I gotta try that patty. But this is so good. This curry goat, and I'm big backing it today. Good. My nails are bad because I'm gonna redo them today. I had to strip them, but I had to go take care of some business. So y'all, it's been a month exactly today since my father passed away. I don't know. It don't seem like it's been a month. It seems like it's been maybe a week. I don't know. You know, so now both my parents and my grandparents are gone, and I'm not even 50. I'm not even 50, but I live longer than my mother ever lived. When I say Annie is an orphan, you say Annie is you okay. My mother passed April 27th. So literally just went through her 20-year anniversary of her passing. And then I told this story before, but my grandmother passed 2 months after my mother. She was literally heartbroken. So June 14th, my grandmother passed. Then my grandfather was heartbroken. He passed 2 months after her. So August will be his anniversary. So now we gotta sprinkle my father in this time. So now we got April, May, June, and then August. But you know what I think is so wild? It's so wild that my father lived all the way into his 70s. Into his 70s. When I was in my 20s. I worked as a CNA, personal aid. I took care of a lot of geriatrics, a lot of people, and I did hospice also for like 3 years. So I've seen a lot of people pass away. I never thought I would live to see one of my parents get old. Well, I didn't think they would live to see it. Let me say that right. My mother was 47 years old when she passed him. Last year, I surpassed her in that age. And I still cannot believe I've lived longer than her. I still cannot believe it. I am an age, and in October I'll be yet another age that she never got a chance to see. And when I tell you that does something to the psyche, last year's birthday was the hardest. I did not want it to come. I did not want it to come. I could not believe that life would have the audacity. Oh, I got carrot cake too, y'all. And this carrot cake is good. Me, I like my dessert with my food. I like my sweet with my salty. I'll even eat my dessert before my food. I got ginger beer. It's all good. It's a small little spot, but it's nice. It's clean. Ambiance is nice. They got a little bar right there. The food is really, really good. I didn't eat so much. But I got room. I got room. Because I didn't eat nothing today, so I did. I decided, yeah, let's go get something to eat. Because who's cooking today? Not me. Nah, not me. Not me. Not me. You want to know something crazy though? To have so many families just gone. You know, I was adding them up yesterday. Like, bro, early, young. My grandmother was what, 55, 56, something like that. Bro, that's not even long. That's not even long. And then to like try to imagine myself becoming an old woman. I don't even know what that would. Like, I don't see that. I saw my grandmother tired, but not old. But you know what, too? It's the life they lived and the things that they went through. And when hitting on shit, man. You know, we're not covering keep up with cases like Janaya, what's that other one start with an N. I was just looking at some of Dana. I didn't know Dana had covered it, but I was looking at some of his videos about Jarvis butts and shit today. I came across a TikTok page where somebody was like, I don't know, they got like a fan page for Jarvis saying like they love him and stuff, you know. In case y'all don't know who Jarvis Butts is, look that story up. Yet another one. Homeboy went to prison for like 10 years, I think. For you know, I'm trying not to get the stories mixed up because there's so many stories that are the same. It's crazy. But I believe he violated a 5-year-old. And then he gets out of prison, meet this big Oompa Loompa Worse than Rasputia type chick. I don't know if he married her or he just gave her an engagement ring, but she got this dude 5 children. 5 children. Nazaya, that's the name. Nazaya came up missing this time last year. I was listening to some of the court case on TikTok, and they were reading in court. I might share that clip. I'm gonna share that clip. I am gonna share that clip. They was reading in court the text messages that he was texting her because he was sleeping with her, and her aunt, who she lived with, knew. His old lady. The grandma knew. All those women knew. They knew him. They knew how he got down. And they knew that he was sleeping with those girls. He worked at a shop. A car shop with one of his boys. Another prison dude. And the aunties would send the girls to the shop to, quote unquote, clean the shop. And that man was sleeping with that little girl. She was 9 years old. So basically, he kind of started sliding off, you know, not really giving her attention like that. So whether it was true or not, she told him she was pregnant, which probably was true because, you know, the grown-ups would go to the store and get her supplies. So she lived in the same house. Even he would go get her supplies sometimes. So I know he would know if she's lying about whether her cycle came on or not. So for all intents and purposes, she was actually pregnant. She was with him and the guy at the shop. The guy who, I guess he owned the shop. But his buddy who owned the shop, his mother-in-law had sent over her car. I forgot what kind of car, but it's like a Ferrari or something like that. It was like a classic. And she wanted them to fix it, and they didn't quite fix it. So they were going to take it back to her house. And then got testified in court. He knew that man was sleeping with them children. The little girl, Nazaya, was in the car. She was behind the steering wheel when they was getting it together to shut down the shop and take the car back. And so they went to take the car back, and he said that Nazaya drove off in the car with Jarvis. And that's the last time anybody's seen her. Somebody said he gave her antifreeze. So basically, he didn't want anybody to find out that she was pregnant by him. Mind you, again, 9 years old. And you know, I listened to the Knots Live earlier while I was getting ready for my meeting. And I listened to this woman come on there, and she was talking about how she was a Nazaya. She was 9 years old, and somebody did the same to her, and she had a baby for him. And the family, she didn't get to raise the baby. And her family's like, oh, you're lying. Bro, that story is too common. It's too common. too common. It was not uncommon or abnormal where I grew up. For you to be off married, having kids at 9 years old. I'm 9 years old. Young man. Being used, abused, and mistreated by these men. My mother was abused. My grandmother was abused. You know, may my father rest in peace. But he was abusive. She grew up in an abusive life, abusive family.
I was stressed, worried, in pain. It started to touch my credit.
Grandmother, I can only imagine what her story was. You know, before starting to have all those children by my grandfather at a young age. I think about these little girls, these cases I've come by one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Where these men had their way with them and then discarded their bodies. And some of them, we don't even know where their bodies are. We never know if we're going to find out where Nazaya is. Never know. So I know you two about to get me for this music. So I'm going to go ahead and get on up out the air. Because they jamming and it's only Tuesday. I'm going to be so full. Alright, y'all. I'll holler. I'll probably end up taking this down, but I am going to repost that court scene. And I want y'all to take a look at the judge. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to the text messages that was taking place between them. And listen to what the judge, watch the judge. The judge was actively traumatized by listening to this. It's really crazy. We gotta do better. Women be knowing about these things. You know? The guys are sick, but the women are sick too. And you know, people still running around here, mainly dudes, but I see women too. You know, but they want R. Kelly out. They want Diddy to get free. Most people are saying, oh, Diddy was just freaky. He was just freaky. Man, if I hear that one more time, you will have to debate me. We're going to have a battle. Those TikTok battles that I be watching, nah, that's not a battle. Get on here and debate me. We're going to do debate old school. What was the name of Sonetta platform? Yeah, old school style. And I want you to come out right. I want you to come out telling me that it makes sense for, what's his name? R. Kelly to get out, or P. Diddy to get out. It does not. It does not. And we see how sick these dudes are because they're saying shit like this. They're trying to undercut the damages that these guys have done because they don't care. Women don't mean shit to these dudes. Yet they'll have their way with us. Stick your crap in each other then and leave us alone. Permanently. They'll violate you. They'll force you. They'll drug you. Even Cosby, I never wanted to believe that dude was really doing that. Like, without it being the consent of them. But, you know, then I got put on to his Spanish Fly stand-up. I had to after hearing about it after What's his name? The one I can't stand. Well, if I ever see that dude, and I don't do like no dude, but it's on sale. Cause you got the audacity. No, y'all have the audacity to still big up this nigga. Charlemagne, no God. As if he did not drug and violate Jessica Reed when she's only 15. When the shit went down with academics, this nigga stand up there balls to the wall saying this shit gonna go away, he ain't going nowhere. And I was like, ain't no way, man, listen. He's more, in my opinion, he's doing better with his platforms than he was doing before that, you know? He took a little hit or whatever, but he doing better, in my opinion. Other than, you know, somebody saying something every once in a while, it's almost like shit never happened. It's like, what's the point in just make a little comment here and there? Y'all gotta stop letting these niggas breathe. It's crazy to sit up here and try to downplay the Diddy shit and then also sit back and watch the state play around with that case, because I'm sorry, they not trying to put that dude behind bars. They not. If they was, they'd have came way better than that. I heard somebody say they didn't come with the DRUGS because they want to save it in case he walks on this and it can come back again. I don't know. That's not my job, so I can't act like I can overanalyze them. However, and I'm not saying that it's way too much evidence. You listen to these people testify, these are just the women so far. We've already heard guys talk about what he's done to them before they started this case. I think there was one guy we heard from throughout the case. But we was hearing from guys before the case. To hear a dude say that your employer would come in here and put his thing in your mouth and make you do. And all the other stuff that these women said this dude was doing, and we saw the tape, just like we saw the R. Kelly tape. We saw the tape of Diddy beating down Cassie. Y'all still saying free this nigga. Listen, bro, all these content creators that are down there right now, and then Ye punk ass gonna show up, bro. I'm erasing him. I'm erasing Ye. Everything that his music was to me, done. He crossed the line with me a long time. I was done with just saying bump Ye. I still got his old music. When he crossed the line about Beyonce's children. And you know what the crazy part is? Kanye been taunting them for so long, and I'm not a Jay-Z and Beyonce fan. I've actually become a fan of Rumi and Blue. TikTok did it to me, but yeah. But this dude been talking about them for so long, and he came at their children like that, and they really just didn't say anything. I get it, but I can almost guarantee you that they probably ain't did nothing, because either they already did it and that's why we see him like this now, or they see he getting it so bad. They're getting it so bad, this dude had to admit that his mom was sacrificed. But that's what he wanted. And he is such a danger to his children. Man. They all doing the same things, living that same life. And y'all keep letting these dudes honoring them, worshiping them, and letting them walk freely. When truth be told, I can't even imagine being Cassie's father or any of these other people that we've heard what he's done to them father. To be honest, mother. Because they can't walk this earth. They can't walk this earth. But y'all some sorry sacks of shit. You're so pitiful. You're so pitiful and so sad that you gotta worship and honor freaking so-called celebrities so much. Cause you ain't never you don't worship God. You don't worship your own creator. I think I've benefited from not having the family that a lot of people have. Cause, bruh, that's whatever y'all got in you. I ain't got that shit. I ain't got that shit. These dudes don't even deserve to walk this earth. And y'all talking about let them out of jail. Even to see a lot of y'all content creators down there vaping to Diddy's children. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. You're gonna hear more from me about all of this, cause I'll be damned. And I have a feeling they're gonna let this dude walk. And I'm gonna raise hell. I'm telling you now. But peace, y'all.